Hello everybody, it's Peter the Rock. I'm just nearly underneath the HS2 viaduct where it straddles the Grand Union Canal. This may be the final video today. If the signal is not changing to green, please push button. So I'm going to press it and we'll see what happens. See if it's still 3 seconds. Right, here we go, pressed it. And it's turned green. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 3 seconds. You've got 3 seconds to get your car going. So that's still the same. This is the view of the back end of Dominique, assuming it's moving forwards. If it's moving backwards, it's the front end. Anyway, it's the end nearest Birmingham. And above me are the beautiful lines of the HS2 viaduct with all the segments fitting each other. Well, hopefully, you know, for as close as they did. I've been inside where the pharaoh was buried in the Great Pyramid of Cheops, or Khufu. People can't seem to make up their mind. And the granite stones there, serious granite. There's not a millimetre between them. It's amazing what they did in, I think it's about 2000 BC, might be 2500 BC. But people, certainly for years to come, will be walking along here and be trying to get an echo out of being underneath a bit of HS2. There might even be a rumble as a train chugs across. Do trains chug? Perhaps there'll be a steam train go across at some point. That would be interesting. This is the Grand Union Canal, deserted, no narrowboats, more or less in either direction. There are some up towards the Moorhall Road Bridge. The buoys are long since abandoned, and there's another view of some scaffolding around this nearest pier. That's number 19, I think, and that's number 20, scaffolding around it as well. So there's still bits and pieces to tidy up, but I think that's probably going to be it as far as sort of any sort of serious action is going on between piers 18 and 17 today. So I can't resist this. I've got to try this again, see if it's 3 seconds. Press the thing, here we go. Now, right, it's become green almost instantly. 2, 3, 4, yep, 3 seconds. Simple things. So, isn't it fantastic? Marvellous piece of equipment, and it's a privilege to be able to film this and even catch a glimpse. Sorry I couldn't film it, but catch a glimpse of Q Master's drone. I assume it was his. The noise is much louder here. That must be nearer something. But I was in Berkhamsted on Wednesday night coming back from a chess match, and the driver got a bit lost, and we ended up a couple of times near some HS2 viaduct, which was interesting. I don't think his sat-nav really had allowed for all the roadworks that were necessary. I don't really know what was going on, but it was a surprise to suddenly bump into it. And just to show my variety of interests, yesterday we had a big chess night at the Uxbridge Chess Club, and I gave a little speech which went down okay, and did a bit of filming in that. So if you want to see what it's a typical night, well, a fairly untypical night in a chess club is, please look at fairly recent, well, in fact, Thursday the 25th of April, a couple of small videos, about 2 or 3 minutes each. Anyway, this is my path. I better follow my path. I'll have one last look at HS2 from this side, the south side, or the HS2 viaduct, and there's not much more to see really. This yellow box is still in the gap. There's still the sort of black, it's almost like a sling underneath, for no perceptible reason. There is the famous crane SLB2, which people have commented on. Oh, hello. There is a serious girder being lifted, this yellow girder, towards the yellow box. Now, I'm a bit worried here because to my mind, these two bits of the trackway aren't exactly aligned. I could be wrong. Let's get a close-up of this. Where are we? Right. Well, maybe they are. But they don't. The one on the right looks lower than the one on the left. Only by half an inch. But that could be a problem. But we'll see what this yellow girder underneath the crane above it does. I suspect it might finally be picking up the yellow. Oh no, it's moving on. There's always a surprise, isn't there, when you're watching engineering. My predictions are so far proved about 50-50. I bet the engineers are fed up with this chug 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 noise. I mean, it's the sort of thing you listen to lull you to sleep. But being asleep is not a good idea on a job like this. So there we are. Some comments, some opinions, some ideas, and a motorway. Or, as it was once said, a man, a plan, a canal, Panama, which, as we all know, is the palindrome. Very difficult to do a palindrome with HS2 in it, so I won't even attempt it. So there's a bit of poetry in motion, but not much. There we go. I think that's it for today. If I hear or see anything dramatic, I shall restart. Thanks a lot for watching. It's Peter the Rock. It's Friday the 26th of April. It's gone 6 o'clock now. Cheers. Like and subscribe.